Hey, Kapper here, and you are about to see the my vlog update from today and yesterday, maybe the 2 days before, depending on what I put in there. But look at how beautiful this is now. We have snow in the forecast tonight. That's right. If it snows tonight, which they're pretty confident it will be like the fourth time ever in history since we've been keeping records. So I'm there with you guys. I don't have a foot of snow like some of you northerners, but it's crazy here too. So let's see what's been going on. Well, and this is how it goes, man, with machines. I'm finally gonna go to Project 211 and at least get started, because we got another dang huge storm coming tonight. And as I'm changing the buckets out, psh, there goes hydraulic fluid everywhere. It's just unreal. You almost can't make this stuff up. And it appears, I mean, I don't have someone else with me, so I can't confirm it, but it appears to me like, I don't know if you guys can see, right there past my finger, it appears that it's down to the steel webbing, webbing in the hydraulic line. Right where it bends there, where I had them cover all the lines possible with that leather alligator stuff. And I don't know if that's what caused this leak here, because you could see it's a pretty good bend. So now I'll be here probably all day, running to town, getting a new line made. And then more storms tomorrow and back to waiting again. I know we're all in this together, and you guys are all getting rain and snow, and it's just very frustrating. Very frustrating. Okay, I got one of the lines off. Here's the second one. So I had to manipulate it so I can get these two lines off. So there's one, and then they attach up here. I'm not sure if it's a design flaw, if that protective cover is what did it, but they really have to flex really hard in here for that thumb to open and close. So I wonder if they would have done it laying loose. So this time what I'm going to do is put individual line covers on them instead of one holding both of them together. I think it'll flex a lot easier with individual line covers on it. Alright, I got the two bases plugged up. I got the two lines draining. Time to run into the hardware store or the Napa store and build a couple new lines. I'll keep one as a backup. I'll throw it under the seat since I think this is going to be a continuing issue, I'm going to guess. I mean, you could see the bends in them. They're already shaped that way. They don't even go back. I mean, maybe they have a more flexible line. We'll see what they got. Okay, there's the brake right there. And you could see it's right at one of the sharp bends. So it's no coincidence. It was probably just a matter of time. Okay, so here's the deal with the hoses, which I hope is going to work to my benefit over the long run. Here's one of the original ones, and you could see the bad bends in it. Well, this is steel braided, all right, and that's where it broke. You could see the braids. This is actually the one good one. That's 4,000 PSI. The new stuff from Napa is actually 6,000 PSI, and it's much more flexible. It's not steel braided. There is some steel lines in there, some strands, but it can flex much better than that steel braided stuff. So I also bought a couple line protectors, which I think will help also, because they had a dual line protector on it before, and that also crimped. I'm thinking at this spot right here is where their dual line protector ended. So I think that contributed to the problem. So hopefully with two new lines, and I'll have one or two backups. They're going to make me a third one. They didn't have parts, which I'll keep under the seat. Hopefully we'll be good to go from here. Okay, we're all patched up with the new lines. They're actually bent a little different than the original bends were, but I'm kind of letting them take the position that they want. And it almost looks like this is what was more meant to be, but I think this will work out much better with the individual gator skins on the lines. Not sure if you could see that or not. And we'll see. I'm going to keep an extra on hand though. And of course now you see the rain is starting to come, or at least it's starting to get dark. So I'm not going to head over. Okay, I don't have a GoPro or anything with me. I'm just setting one of these extra rocks out, just kind of cleaning up the yard. Because I know there's one underneath there. Okay, one last extension. I took it up a little farther to catch as much as I could to save it from going into the beach. So we'll see here this weekend. Big rain coming. Okay, it was probably a good thing them hoses broke. So I'm doing a little maintenance. I got it all cleaned out, vacuumed out. And there's a little bitty air filter right here. It's the cab filter. And like when the AC doesn't blow quite as cold, you know, you gotta clean this one out. Well, I accidentally cracked a little plastic frame on it. So I called them to order another one, and lo and behold, I find out there's another air filter for the cab intake over here. It's hidden behind all of this. It is down, right down there. And this is the filter right here. So you could see she's a little dirty, 230 some hours on it. But I did not know. I read the manual on this thing, looked it up and down, and I did not know that little cab filter was tucked in there. So I went ahead and ordered a new one of these with that plastic frame. But I'll get it all cleaned out for now. So turned out to be a good thing that I broke down today, so I can at least get caught up on the maintenance. And I'm going to spray all this down hopefully here shortly, but I have to build a new pad. Let me show you where and why. So I got to get all that sprayed off. Let me show you this pad that I have to make. So normally when I spray the machines off, I do it up here, and you could see dirt, and Mrs. Kapper's like, you know, can you do that somewhere else? And I don't want to do it on this little gravel pad here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another 6-foot gravel pad with that 3-inch clean that I got. I need a little bit of dirt in this low spot. So that way, right over at the end there, I can spray off the machines and it'll just work its way into the ditch there. Here's that little, this is the little cab filter. Not much to it, it's just foam. But I cracked it, so I put some super glue on it for now until I get the new one in. Okay, and in comparing filters, this is the Coyote. Actually, it's only one of 2 Coyote cab filters. This was one of the many reasons that I was impressed with Coyote. So this is the factory single Bobcat cab filter. The Coyote has an inside one like that, which I'll show you, but it has dual outside filters this size. So it actually has 3 filters as opposed to 2 in the cab air system. That right there is the 3rd filter, and that lever allows you to recirculate the air or bring in fresh air in the Coyote. Just very well thought out machine. And while I'm updating machines, this one, if you remember right, had a slow leak in the front. When my son was here, I had him fill all 4 of these tires with that Gempler's Ultra Commercial Extreme. It's kind of like slime, but it's super duty. They say it'll plug up to a 1/2-inch hole. So they say as a preventative measure to go ahead and do them all. So I split a gallon between all 4 of these, and it has sealed it quite well. It's been almost a week now since we did that, so good deal. Here's that Ultra Seal. It's Gempler's Extreme Grade. So I just went ahead and ordered a 5-gallon jug of this stuff. Because basically this 1 gallon did those 4 UTV tires. So I bought it in bulk this time to keep it on hand. Because over there at Project 211 and even here, the ATV's got a slow leak right now. So we'll do that one as well. The reason I got this, again, is because it'll close a 1/2-inch hole. None of the other ones say they can stop a 1/2 inch. Okay, I was gonna make this little gravel pad extension. Brought in a bucket load of clay, and it's too soft, man. I can't do anything with it. I'll just have tire ruts in it. So I guess I'll have to wait for Mother Nature to help on this one. Okay, it ended up being a pretty decent day, even though I got grounded. I got a lot of maintenance done. I got all the air cleaners blown out. I got all the fluids topped off. I got the 2 air cleaners ordered for the Bobcat here. But the one thing I could not find, I mean, look at this here. I could not find the fallopian tank or the dipstick for the fallopian tank. So now I'm going to have to read the manual, unless one of you Bobcat experts or even an excavator guy knows where I can find that fallopian dipstick. The Coyote doesn't have one, just the Bobcat does, so if you think you know, just holler. But otherwise, it's a good day. I'm glad I was grounded. I got the hydraulic lines fixed and everything topped off. I just need to grease them now, but that's it. I'm done for today. But we're looking good. Once Mother Nature quits raining, we're ready to roll. Oh, and I also got both of the insides vacuumed with the shop vac and wiped down a little. So now we kind of look a little newish. Anyways, there's evidence of what I was going to try and do today when I got grounded. I was going to try and make a 900 or 1,000 yard backstop over at Project 211, but as I said, I'm glad I got grounded. I probably needed to with the machines. There's that little slot where that air filter goes on the inside. It's still drying. I got a note that I'm going to put on the seat so that I don't forget it here next time I get in there. So stay tuned. Somebody wants to go outside for a minute, and she's going to be in for a surprise. It's April 7th in the morning. Let's check it out. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm with you, kitty. I'm not too sure about this either. She'll sit on her perch. That's what she likes to do. Just look, survey what's going on below.